It was a sudden squall, but I'm a guy who's always prepared for any situation. I took out a folding umbrella and went past the school entrance without caring about a thing. However, oh, someone's out in the rain. Her white uniform was wet and it was not very good. It was the Ice Queen who never let any guy near her. Apparently, her family was very rich, so that's how she got the nickname. But no one liked her because of her attitude. I heard that everyone but me from my grade had confessed to her, but since she turned all of them down, there are rumors about her. Some people said that she had a plastic surgery. The others said that her family was actually very poor. We were in the same class. Her name was Himuro-san, but it was so hard to approach her because of her piercing eyes. No girls liked her either. Well, I hated her too. There was a time when I sat next to her.
That uniform looks really old. Why don't you get a new one?
I don't have any money too.
That's sad. Being poor must suck.
Yeah,
I guess you were unlucky to get poor parents.
I guess. She was one of those girls who couldn't make any friends because of the beautiful appearance and horrible personality. A month had already passed since we got into the high school. She was a loner like me who didn't belong to any group. She sure was popular from the guys when the school started, but her popularity was already hitting the bottom. She was the most hated girl in the grade. I even thought twice about lending her the black umbrella that I had. She was the bitch anyways. That being said, her skin was showing through her wet uniform, so I couldn't let her go home like that. It was probably kind of me to lend my umbrella despite the fact that I would get wet, so she can hide the wet uniform from everyone else. After a while, I offered my umbrella to her without saying a thing. I didn't want to be the bad guy. 2 minutes has passed in silence. Since she didn't take my umbrella, I started to talk. You can use this if you want. Are you waiting for someone to pick you up? If that's the case, you should wait inside the school.
No one's gonna pick me up. The maids came to pick me up until a few days ago, but my father's company is on the verge of going bankrupt. I have to go home by myself. All the maids and butlers were fired because we couldn't pay them anymore. I just wanted to stand here in rain today. Don't mind me. I'm surprised that you talked to me. I'm the most unpopular girl in the grade.
She said, right after we started the conversation.
What are you expecting? You don't have anything to gain from being kind to me. Now I'm the poorest of the poor. I do have a house that I lived until yesterday, but my father chased me out because the house was going on the auction. He rented a new old apartment, and that's my new home. I know this sounds stupid, but I forgot my way home there. I'm really bad with directions.
I wasn't expecting her to have any weakness. She's the perfect beauty who were able to do anything. I mean, the umbrella is for the wet uniform. I can kinda see through them, so you should take this as a cover.
Oh, I see. Then I'll gladly take your offer.
She took the umbrella from me. Now we were both under the same umbrella like a couple.
Thanks.
Well, bye then. I tried to run off while using my bag as an umbrella. As I took my first step, a harsh voice chased me from behind.
Wait, do you think you're cool for running off like that?
Kinda.
I'm lost. Weren't you listening? Don't you think it's better to guide me home?
I mean, well,
I want to go somewhere warm. Can we talk there?
that's true.
Do you mind if I came to your house, Yamabuki-kun?
What?
What? So you were gonna ignore me after you lent me the umbrella?
Well, my house isn't this way.
This way we both don't get wet.
Well, that's true, but... I walked back home with her while dropping my shoulders. My parents were both on a business trip, so they were not home. I was nervous because of that, since there were only 2 of us in the house. This is the bathroom. You can use it however you want. Also the change. I have this Puma tracksuit. It's a bit big for you, but it should work. Also, if you're hungry, I can make you something.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't know if it tastes good for a rich girl like you, but I can make something.
Then I want to have an omelette rice.
Oh, okay. I'll make some Caesar salad as well.
Wow, thank you.
I was surprised that she could smile childishly like that. I wasn't expecting her to be able to smile after seeing her being all harsh and everything. Hey, maybe I'm going out of my way saying this, but
What is it?
you look better like that. Himuro-san suddenly made the grim expression, and like usual in a harsh tone.
What? What do you mean?
She asked. I mean, it's easier to approach you when you're smiling like that. Like, instead of that grim face, you look better with the gentle smile. I mean, it's not my place to say things like this, but you'll make more friends that way. You should smile more.
I'm gonna take the bus.
Yeah, you can take your time. Himuro-san looked like she just shrugged my advice off. I wasn't sure if she understood it, but there was a Japanese saying that there will be a happiness to a person who smiles. I thought she would become much happier if she smiled. At least I thought so. While Himuro-san was in the bathroom, I tried my best to make an omelette rice. I tried my best so the eggs was fluffy and melting at the same time. I whipped up the salad too. I hope she liked both of them. As I started to lay the dishes out on the table, Himuro-san came into the kitchen and said,
Sorry and thank you. Now my body is much warmer. Also, thanks for the change too. There were new underwears too, so I put those on.
Ah, that's my older sister's. She is living in the company dorm right now. I think they're too big for you though.
No, it's just about right.
Since I didn't want any more silence, I turned the TV on. We didn't talk much while we were eating, but Himuro-san did talk to me.
I'm sorry that I always made fun of you saying that you were poor.
Huh?
I was looking down upon you because you didn't even take a bus on a rainy day. I'm really sorry. I still don't understand why you lent me the umbrella, someone who were bitchy to you. I've always pitied you because you didn't even have a phone.
I see. It's true that my family is super poor. See, there's nothing in this room. Also that tracksuit, someone in the neighborhood gave it to me. Sorry that it's all covered in lint.
I guess we are both the same now, since I'm poor too.
Well, but Himuro-san's family is going to be fine as long as this pandemic is over. If the economic becomes better, you will be back being rich.
Is that so?
Yeah, it's gonna be okay.
Thanks. If my dad's company started to do well again, can Yamabuki-kun's father come and work with him? As an engineer, only if he's fine with that.
What? Really? My dad was a programmer who developed the gaming apps. But since he was employed by a toxic company right now, he didn't get enough salary even though he overworked. That was the reason why our family was poor. The Engel's coefficient was also super high. Himuro-san's dad's company was famous for paying the employees well. If the company got back on track, there would be many applicants who wanted a job there. My dad also wanted to get a new job, but since he was already quite old, he couldn't find one. That's why he kept on working for the current company. He hated it, but he couldn't find another way. As we finished talking about things like that, Himuro-san called her dad.
I'm at my friend's house right now. I kind of want to stay here for a night, but I don't think I should, so I'm gonna go home in a bit.
She said, and she left my house. I asked her if she needed me to take her home, but she searched up in the Google map, and our houses were pretty close to each other. She smiled, saying she'll be fine by herself. You look better like that.
I'll try my best. Thank you so much for what you did to me today. You made me optimistic about everything. I will tell my dad about what we spoke today. I'll tell him about your dad too.
A day after that, when I was walking to school, someone tapped me on my shoulder.
Do you mind if I come with you?
It was a smiling pretty girl that I've never seen before. Wait, who are you?
It's me, Himuro.
Oh. Himuro-san was smiling to me.
Thanks for what you did to me yesterday.
You're welcome.
Can I come over again?
Yeah.
I bring my changes of clothes too so I can stay over.
What? Another 6 months has passed. Himuro-san has a lot of friends now. She also turned into a garu. She looks cute with the droopy eyes. From what I heard from the girls, they said that she was a lot more friendly. At the same time, her dad's company was back to normal as the economy was better again. So Himuro-san was the rich girl once again. My dad was employed by her dad's company. Apparently, my dad helped building an app that was downloaded by 100 million people, and that was one of the reasons why Himuro-san's dad's company got the sales back. I'm very happy to hear that. And on one Sunday night, Shinji, we are eating out tonight. We're gonna go for a Korean barbecue. I was startled to hear that. Huh? Are we rich enough to go for a Korean barbecue?
Yeah, because your dad is employed by a better company. Also, we want to have a party for you since you have your first girlfriend ever.
My mom said. My mom had a wallet in her hand, looking like she was gonna start dancing. Oh, about my girlfriend, it's the ice queen. Everyone might be jealous of me for that. Well, that being said, since she's all cute in front of me, she's no longer the ice queen, I guess.
Thank you for watching till the end. We are looking forward to your comments. I will be encouraged if you put any kind of comment and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you next time. Bye.